Betty.
And a gift and souvenir here, omiyage, welcome to Japan. Can't think of a much better time except if you're up 10-0. Oh, re-gifted, no receipt needed. Little thumb shot here.
I'll take it back, says Odo. What a serve.
Quite flustered there on the receive, understandable. Now talk to me a little bit, the backhand of Satsuki Odo.
Man, it's just dismissive. It's so powerful. The way that she can, as we say, decimate the ball. I'd have thought it was a let there.
They play like 15 shots in a row looking at the umpire in between every ball. Ooh, little break.
But no, it's for me right now the top three backhands in the women's game. Soch, as a European player, a little bit more upright when she plays it, slightly more wristy.
Who are your other two?
2-3. For me, Chen Shintong, and I would say Wang Wenyu.
There you go. Quite a flattering list to be a part of at 20 years old on the Japanese team. There it is, making its debut here. Decimation.
Swatted it.
Perfectly half-long push leaves Bernie questioning at the baseline.
Left, 3-4.
Remind me at the next towel break to tell you something fun about Bernie. Perfect down the line on the step around here. You're smiling with suspense, aren't you?
I am. I can't think about what I want to say now. No, I'm kidding. Soch faring pretty well there in the backhand-to-backhand rally. Been an interesting start to the match so far. Not many long rallies, they're just testing the waters. It's been a long time since they played.
Oh man, the waters are choppy right now, not in terms of drinking in Japan. You can drink tap water from a faucet, but the waters of that backhand, boil it, sterilize it, Brita, whatever you need.
6-5.
Soch getting in well there. How will Odo manage to deal with this tomahawk serve of Bernie Soch? So side spinning, she can vary well between topspin and backspin.
5-7.
Very well indeed. 2-point lead for Bernadette Soch. Short side there, deep to the backhand. Much like you would go wide to the forehand of a forehand dominant player, sometimes going deep to that backhand for someone who would naturally favor the middle of the table.
5-8.
You didn't remind me the towel break pass. The short story is, you know how to say Bernie's last name in Mandarin?
No?
Suzukasu.
What?
Exactly. Suzukasu. I'm sure my tones are off, but
That almost sounds like a Japanese word.
seems appropriate for right now. No, it's just fun. There are a lot of different names. Still learning many of the players' names in Mandarin.
You do a great job.
Thanks.
8-7.
Speaking of great jobs, covering that wide forehand in near the net. Satsuki Odo just ice skating out here, chilling. Think about how much of the table is covered with that backhand after that.
7-9.
Okay, in the tomahawk serve.
Left, 7-9.
Already taken down the Japanese number one, Soch.
Ooh, a jump, a little spring off that trampoline net that's nice and taut, and it's 3 game points for the Romanian superstar, Bernadette Soch.
Left,
Ooh, testing it again.
10.
Shovel serve pays off. Interesting. Body language, any reads on that, Fraser?
I don't think Soch is too concerned, really. One of the most confident players I think we see in the Infinity Arena.
That's right.
10,
Soft hands, short touch shot, way inside the table, and the forehand flick. Not a lot of time to get that far into the table.
Bit different with the body language now, Soch. She seemed keen to get on with it there. Has to keep her cool.
Well now, 3 game points saved. The most confident player in the women's game has a testing battle here against the woman who sits in her former parking spot on the world rankings table. 4 in a row, and it's a game point for the 20-year-old versus the 29-year-old. Satsuki Odo on home soil with her first game point. Bit of extra spin. Okay, 11 all. The way the score was announced, it almost sounded like it was a finishing score. I'm like, Bernie just won that point, right? Good drive right into the elbow. Second deuce point. Oh, the pace on this one. Odo with the combinations, relentless, merciless, suffocating speed.
Great service, and then that willingness to commit with the movement. Such proactive play.
Another game point here, second one for Odo. Ayah, close. Oosh. So the 4th towel break here. As Coach Sakamoto-san watches on for Odo. Coach Mihaela Steff, European legend of table tennis, behind Bernie Soch. Parallel backhand to set up another game point. Remember, she did have 10-7. It's been a while since a game point.
Yeah, it'd be a relief for Soch here. Nice compact backhand then down the line. Got a bit of fortune to set it up, but nothing lucky about the last one.
Full forehand as she turns from the middle, pivots to play the power. Game number 2 here, Suzuka to start it off.
1 love.
And the tomahawk for Bernie for the first point. Game number 1, nervy.
Love 2.
A lot of times, Soch serve went a bit wider into the forehand. A better receive from Odo. Trapped it, took it so early, but Soch with an answer.
Love 3.
Bit of break at the top of the net, but still Soch with a good rollover with the backhand. She's playing brilliantly here, the Romanian.
3-1.
But not the best receive on that one.
Well, we all speak some level of body language. I felt like that spoke pretty clearly of how she felt about it. Odo inside on the forehand. The shallow waters are not safe there on the table. A shark-like Satsuki backhand. Odo more like, oh no, if you're on the other side of it anyway. Also a popular last name in Japan. Or I guess first name here, but family name, let's say. Internationally, last name. Either way, tomahawk serve, and Bernie turns right into the middle to catch that elbow. Oh, a lot of work to come back into the table. Bernie realized that she was a little bit far from the shore and she wanted to get back into a safer space. Look at her move in. Suddenly she's right there at the table again.
A race for pace. Soch is impressing here. This would be some statement in Japan to beat another one of their top players.
6-2.
It's nice to see Hayata back in action. She was born in Kitakyushu.
For all the Hina Hayata fans, just to let you know, first of all, let's talk about these serves here. What's that? More than 18%? Just less than, but either way, Bernie Soch with significantly higher percentage on serve. I was gonna say though, for the, wow, look at the side swipe as she came across that one, and then as wide as can be. That's the confidence showing in action. We'll talk about Hina Hayata a little bit later. We'll have our time. Parallel backhands as well. It just seems like she's come to the table so adaptable and well prepared, Bernie. Even in the replay, we knew where the ball was going, but watching her, I feel deceived.
Again, because of how bent the wrist is, there's less giveaway because there's not as much forearm used with the backhand in general.
Forehand power as well. Full commitment on this one.
Fantastic finish there from Odo, but perhaps too little too late here. Soch just 2 away.
Oh, what an answer. The question was hard, or it appeared that way, but decisive, smooth, and on top of the bounce, Bernie Soch with 7 game points and the serve. And from in near the net, the forehand. Most memorable in recent history. Ah, the pace. Raises her hand from the net ball just before that. Odo showing that she's very fluid with the forehand. That extra bit of effort and the ball like a rocket speeds forward.
1-all.
It's amazing. You don't need a big stroke to create a powerful stroke. She's got a very jagged, you know, a bit of rotation. Very, very activated in the core, very engaged. Satsuki Odo.
2-1.
Good deep serve here right into the baseline. It is fascinating, that replay we saw of the forehand. It just felt like, I don't know if you've seen The Revenant, but the bear attack, just like it was here and then it was in your face.
Yes, yes.
The timing, recovers the net, stays right at the baseline and puts it away. And a timeout here for Satsuki Odo. Smart play, Bernie didn't panic. I love the spirit. Bernie behind the table, still playing with such freedom and lack of fear.
You barely see her back there, Soch, but she looks comfortable. Even though she lost a rally there, still good play.
3-all.
And this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Coach Ryusuke Sakamoto saying, hey, stay closer to the table, push Bernie behind. Efficient strokes, get in with quality on the first. It's leveled out at 3 points apiece. Oh, Bernie, one deep to the middle and then deep to the backhand. This is the thing about the middle. Watch this one. It gets her leaning. The weight shift just a little bit, and then as she's leaning back to recover, the ball's behind her.
3-5.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Textbook combination again. Odo is struggling to get out the serve receive on the front foot against Soch. Look how low that serve is there. What are your options? Because to time a forehand flick seems off the cards. We know how Odo committed to play the backhand from the forehand. It's just a tantalizing serve from Soch.
Coming into this, I don't know about you, but when I think the form of Satsuki Odo, it just doesn't seem like there are many players outside of China that would stop her right now.
Yeah, completely with you. I mean, in Montpellier, look, she won it on her debut at a Champions. I wouldn't have wrote her off to win this finals on her debut here. She's that good. But Soch, it's been fantastic.
7-4.
And good spin into the forehand. It's a fine balance in terms of the margins where the forehands are. Wow, 24.7%. That's more than 10% improvement for Bernie Soch on serve.
4-8.
And the line as well at the second towel break. She is socially distanced, I would say. 4 points in front. Quite a turn here, despite the timeout seeming to work for Odo for the first 2 points out. Deep breath here. 0-0 in the head.
4-9.
Oh my God, Soch, what can you say? This has been a near perfect performance, but look back to the first game. Odo could have nicked it. Could have been very, very different.
Several game points there on home soil. First serve, remember that. This is physical fitness. Bernie Such moving around here for those full swings, shuffling the feet, getting a forehand in from the other side of the table. Sets up 6 match points, and she's got the serve.
10,
Takes her
5.
chances. Still has a little bit of cushion on this one, but she's not playing cautiously. That didn't seem overly ambitious. This is right for me, yet Satsuki Odo still hanging on. Bernie Such with an emphatic win after a very narrowly won game number 1, finds herself in the final 4 at the finals in Fukuoka.